Hello everyone, and welcome to Missing Pieces. This is a free-to-play game on Steam. I know very little about it. I just downloaded it today. Seems a little loud still. I am Reparto, and let's start a new game. What is your name? I just told you. There are many times in life when you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Oh, it is loud. As for me, I have found myself on the outskirts of an alien city. It is miles away from where I have been staying. And thousands of light years away from home. Well, at first this seemed to be everything I hoped for. An escape from Earth, a chance to start over somewhere completely new, a thrill of infinite discovery. And I find myself swallowing the bitter pill of frustration, and a desire to return to Earth, away from all this, back to something familiar. I know the feeling all too well. Upon my arrival, I had to fend for myself. Outside of civilization, the land is barren and uninhabitable. I tried to live in a city, but not being able to communicate with the aliens, I had to withdraw. Fighting the elements, discovering what could be eaten. I am a scientist, not a survivalist, so I had to relearn how to live. Fortunately, I found a crashed spaceship in the wilderness that provided shelter and rations. Why is that not getting any quieter? A spaceship of a group of aliens that refer to themselves as Totem. But resources are limited, and I can't survive on abandoned Totem food forever. In my isolation, I have found a wealth of new knowledge. Well, it is a slow process. I'm beginning to decipher a new language based on writings I found in a spaceship. But intellectual curiosity is not enough to sustain me. I'm done. I must repair my device. I'm ready to return to Earth. Except I originally wanted to leave that place. Against my better judgment, I will have to ask for help. I don't have the materials I need to fix my capsule. With a broken understanding of one alien language, I will try to find the pieces I need. One of my only leads is a charcoal drawing with the word Kikuna, a shop of rare goods in a city far away from where I've been staying. Nothing's happening. So we made our way to a central square. You hope that what little of this alien tongue you have learned will point you in the right direction. The first being you encounter sits behind a stall on what seems to be the main road entering town. They look knowledgeable enough, and you don't have any better leads. Excuse me, Finachita, Lassafar was Samta Tulmo. Who have made you assume that everyone here spoke the same language? This creature looks nothing like the pictures you saw on the crashed ship. Which way? Sanda Palaro Sanda. Probably asking me if I speak the language they're speaking. Even with the gestures of your hands, this person has no idea what you are saying. You feel the frustration boiling up inside you. Are you going to have to start from scratch again? With a small shrug, the alien tries to communicate again. Chijala Awal, Palara Sunda. This time the alien sounds completely different. Perhaps trying a new language? I wonder how many languages there are in this place. Kikuna, which way? Kikuna, which way? Kikuna, which way? Kikuna. The creature flinches at your volume, giving you a dark look. This isn't working. They clearly don't understand what you are saying. As another wave of frustration rises, you remember the symbol. A charcoal sketch found in the crashed ship of the Tolem. You held it up to the creature. Here, this place. Where is it? Janiting, the Nakalat. The wall and Naramzan Kalam. You leave the alien behind. Where is this shop? Should I talk to more strangers? They probably won't understand a dime of what I say. What is this large structure in the back? Would it have my parts? Unlikely. A large church-like building. This can't be the shop. I was holding it upside down. This is the shop. The store is bizarre but seems to be some sort of traveler's shop. Strange mechanical pieces sit upon shelves along with jars, scrolls, and odd artifacts. The air is filled with a strange spice and incense unlike anything that you have smelled before. It is not long before another creature enters the room. The creature is humanoid, as was the last one. Despite all the differences, their presence fits the shop so perfectly, it is hard not to let your guard down. The name is Rimpartle. The mouth Rimpartle. They blink twice and look confused in response. Clearly not expecting whatever language you just spoke. You start to wonder more about the Tolem, but your thoughts are brought back to the present by the shopkeeper's persistent gaze. Time to try again. My name is Rimpartle. Banthmo Rimpartle. You tap your chest twice, hoping the gesture helps. Charla. This seems to have worked. It could be the name of their clothing or their position as shopkeeper, but it still feels like progress. Can you understand me? Midnikada Tamo. Nothing. But she did close her eyes. You can't understand a thing she said. This is ridiculous. If you want to try some more sign language. I mean, every time has a world sign language, everyone understands what they're saying. There'll be some sort of gestures. Try to invent a little bit of new language. You're at your wit's end. You have no idea what I'm saying, do you? Of course not. How am I supposed to get home if I have to learn 1,000 different languages just to communicate? Well, maybe this person can just, hang around and observe people. Maybe try getting to conversations even though neither party knows what the other's talking about. Should be able to learn some words. Why did I think that anyone would be willing to help me? Well, maybe they are. I'm an outsider to these people and they have no reason to trust me or wish me to succeed. I give them no reason. Just like Earth, I feel completely misunderstood. But then something strange happens. A little chuckle breaks you from your frustration. You hadn't even heard anyone else enter the store. Cope. Where did you learn this language? Turning around, you see. Say nothing. Wait, you speak Tolem too? I learned from Broken Ship Dwelling. Still learning. His eyes widen in surprise. Looks like they closed them. Whether from your answer or your honesty, you can't be sure. He recovers quickly. Well now. Can't say I expect to find a non-Tolem speaking Tolem, but that explains it. Though you'll find it not so common here in the city. I haven't spoken it in ages. His eyes look distant. Not much use with our shopkeeper friend here, is it? His eyes sparkle spiritually as his gaze cuts to Charlotte. He makes a gestures you recognize from your time studying Totem as signaling delight. Delight at their discomfort or at finding a Totem speaker. I'll try something else. What brings you here? What does this creature want? An answer. What is his angle? Why are you suspicious of everyone? He must have ulterior motives. Okay, what is the story of you leaving Earth? I'm looking for a way back. I need some parts. I was led here by a symbol I found in the ship. Let's just be honest from the get-go. Wachi Teletambum Unama Barchib Jav Kinkachi. A knowing smile crosses his face as he nods. This is one of the best places in town. Well, one of the best if you're short on cash and not so welcome in other parts of town. But she doesn't have any cash. His eyes, lost in thought for a moment, snapped back to me with sudden clarity. I'll help you get what you need, for a price. He turns towards the door of the shop and motions for you to follow as he looks back and says something you can't understand to the shopkeeper, who blushes and looks down at his remark. This is a flirtatious guy. His characteristic grin is back in place. I'm Kope, by the way. You don't have many options. This could either be incredibly stupid or the first step to getting back to Earth. I vote for the latter. You're trying to assess the creature. It hasn't said anything. What kind of creature would offer help to a stranger and then stay quiet? Maybe you're waiting for a response? What would offer to help a stranger at all? The silence is suffocating. Instead of getting more curious about the characters in our MC's backstory, I feel like I can barely breathe. I remember a word I had often seen in the crashed ship. Destination? Intamu? Where are you from? Why does he want to know that? How does he know I'm not from here? It is the way you speak it. Your accent is not familiar to me. I recognize a lot of different dialects, but yours seem new. Should I try to leave? I won't press. You don't have to answer. But for what it's worth, I was new to this planet too, many years ago. I don't know if this is a trick, some kind of psychological mind game to get me to open up using empathy or lies. And our main MC is definitely paranoid. I'm not saying it could still be any one of those things, but I won't take the bait. Somewhere far from here. I didn't initially come to Kadali to stay, but my life had other plans. Why? Bimba. Oh. That's a long story for another day. I need help. I can help you, but it isn't quite that simple. First, I need something from you. What do you say to the shopkeeper? His already wide smile widens further. I told him walks into his shop and does not see anything, so he says, "Shall I open this door?" Kobe's smile falters at my lack of reaction. It's a joke. I gathered as much. He sighs. A joke about? Another sigh. Never mind. How can you help? He shrugs. You need to talk to the shopkeeper to get your parts and teach you what you need to know. What do you need from me? The favor I ask is very simple. Follow this lane to the outskirts of town. There you will find a farm. I want you to give this note to the owner of that farm. He needs to read it all. Once you have seen him read it, you can come back here and I will help you. His face is unreadable. The expression seems forced on him. It's obvious there is something he isn't telling you. Why can't you deliver yourself? I made a promise to the person on that farm that he would never see my face again. Kofe gives you a look that is subdued and almost wistful. So you never... When you make a promise, you keep it. A disagreement. What was it about? He shifts uncomfortably. Probably a lover or something. You sense there is more to the story, but decide not to press him further. Yeah, best not to because he's already a hope. Alright, I'll do it. He looks relieved. Promising you will have him read a note. Alright, how do I get there? Here is the map. I have marked the farm. It should only take you a few hours of walking. Oh. So where are we? This is the shop. This is the town center. And let's do this. Oh, this is the map. What a strange planet. What? It looks just like Earth. I'm a scientist. I really wanted that, and here I am delivering someone's mail. Man, you're being brilliant scientist is the only good thing about you. This Kopay character had better make good on his favor when I return. Oh, one more thing. You told him it is terrible. You'll have to do better when you speak to Jabara. Let's practice. When you use adjectives, you always put the adjective after the noun. Can you form sentences with any of these words? The word for language is kunta, and muba means stupid. The word for alien is urat, attractive is rinki. Stupid language, attractive alien. And let's not be too much of an ass. Oh, fuck. Your efforts are rewarded with another deep baritone laugh. Well done. Now, when you ask questions, the word order changes, but the verb at the very beginning. Are we done? Do I speak well? Speak is tamaranth. The word for good is yuvam. Yes, you do. That should help. It will take much longer to perfect. You'll sound more intelligent now. He is right. The more I use the language, the less I have to think about it. I no longer have to translate word for word. I have a question for you. Yes? You asked me to deliver a letter to a farmer. How do you say farmer? Tulurum? And what's the name of the Tulurum? His name is Jabara. Tulurum Jabara. He's my brother. Oh.